These are the top 10 things you need for your breast reduction recovery. I got you covered. Let's go. Y'all, it's your girl the Keys and I am back again with another video. In this video we're going to be talking all things recovery, especially when it comes to the supplies and all of the needs that is going to help you have a smooth recovery journey. So I just want to let y'all know that I did make a Amazon list and it will be in the description box below. So everything that I'm going to be talking about in this video will be listed so that it's a click away for you to purchase for yourself. So of course, starting off with the obvious, you're going to need some bras. Now with the bras, it is best for you to buy them, of course, without underwire, and it's best for you to have them to where your breast is easily accessible. So with that, they do have the sports bras, of course, that zip in the front, and they have the ones that actually clasp in the front as well. I'm gonna be honest with you, I got both. It's really just up to you and what you would prefer. I got both, and I'm popping up on the screen the two that I did get. That's definitely going to be top of the list. Moving on to number 2, of course, you're going to need some type of support when sleeping or sitting up, because you cannot sleep on your stomach or your side for a while. And so for me, I kind of went a little OD with the pillows. Hear me out, but I definitely think it was worth it. I bought all of the pillows that you see me popping up on the screen. So the first one I think is the most important one is the wedge pillow. The wedge pillow, and the one that I am showing you, the one that I purchased, I love it because it can be transitioned into 7 different ways if I'm not mistaken. And so you can use it for multiple different reasons, for lounging, for sleeping. I mean, the list just goes on. And so it has like those foldable straps for you to kind of interchangeably do the way that you want it to be. Another pillow that I did get was a neck pillow. The neck pillow, I feel like, helped tremendously because to me, sleeping on the back, your head is not really leveled. You know, like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like with the neck pillow, it helped with supporting wise, and I could definitely tell the difference when I fell asleep without the neck pillow versus with the neck pillow. And that's just one of those things. I also got a pregnancy pillow. The pregnancy pillow to me kind of helped me stay into place because I'm one of those people that I like to sleep on my face and on my side. And so for me, of course, falling off into a deep sleep, I feel like when I buried myself into that pregnancy pillow and I wrapped it around me, I wrapped the arms and stuff around me because it does have that versatility to it. I feel like it was kind of like I was planting myself in place to where if I thought about moving, I knew that I couldn't move because of that little wall that I built around myself pretty much. And I'm in a king size bed by myself. So definitely, I literally sometimes can be all across the bed. And so that helped tremendously. Another pillow that is very important, actually this should have been number 2, is this mastectomy pillow. And what I love so much about this mastectomy pillow is that it wraps all the way around and it comes with a buckle as well. This helped tremendously when it came to driving. If you haven't already seen my first surgery video that I posted, I definitely posted my nurse putting the pillow on me and then strapping the actual seatbelt across. Y'all, when I tell y'all, it was perfect. Putting that pillow there, that way you're not scraping your arms constantly up against the incisions, because that can irritate the skin and then that can cause like burning sensation or whatever the case may be. And so I definitely think with that mastectomy pillow, it literally wraps all the way around underneath the arms, because the incisions do go from here all the way to under the arm a little bit. And so with that, it helped out a lot. The third thing, and this has to be in the top 3 because I don't think I could have survived without it, honestly. Like, I probably could have survived without a bra. Definitely not the pillows, but this thing right here, y'all, let me just grab it for y'all. I still use this now, even though I have full mobility of my arms. This right here, it has a clamp on it. It has the little piece right here, but this is an extension reacher. I don't know if that's the right terms for it, but that's what we finna call it today. This thing right here, I'm only 5 feet tall, so honestly I should have been had this before. I would have loved to have this prior to the surgery, but now that I have it, I would never not have one. It helps with, of course, reaching things high as well as picking things up below. So therefore you're not doing any reaching, because they definitely tell you that they don't want you to reach, and they also don't want you to squat down. Of course, because of blood circulation, you could possibly pass out. So with this, y'all, I walk around here picking stuff up off the ground, walking around here reaching stuff up in the counter, and I definitely think it's good enough for me to, when I wasn't able to reach in the refrigerator and grab a water off the top shelf, it definitely was sturdy enough for me to grab a water. I had to grab a coffee cup out of the cabinets as well. It was sturdy enough to grab that. You just definitely want to be careful, but in between here, it kind of has this grip on it, so it definitely helps a lot, like a lot. And I mentioned this to my nurse at the doctor's office, and she's like, oh my goodness, we're gonna have to start telling patients about this little tool right here, because that will definitely help a lot. And what I love about it too is that you can take it on the go with you. So if you go in the grocery store, do not reach, okay? They tell you don't reach for a reason. You don't want to risk, you know, any type of incision opening before it's supposed to. You can definitely push this button right here, and it folds so that you can put it in your purse. Kind of like to me, it's like I can't even get it, hold on. There we go. And see, it folds just like that. You can pop this in your purse if you have like a bigger purse. 10/10, okay? Definitely a reason why this is in the top 3. 10/10. All right, so now we're gonna get into the hygiene portion. So, of course, like I stated, you won't have full mobility of your limbs. And for me, I was only able to have my mother here for a week to help take care of me. So if you don't have anyone to take care of you, or that can literally wipe you down and make sure that you're squeaky clean throughout that first couple of weeks, I think I gained mobility of my limbs back. Well, full mobility of my arms, I believe at like week 3. This is one of the things that I definitely never thought about, and I'm glad that I actually thought about it. You can actually get a portable bidet, or you can get a bidet to go on your toilet. So with you not being able to fully reach in the places that you should, I definitely think that this bidet works tremendously. Like, it literally just fill it up with water, and then you're able to squeeze in forceful water that is going to come out, so that it can pretty much get those places cleaner than what you could possibly can with the lack of mobility of your arms. To be honest, I'm a traveler. I travel a lot. They use bidets in toilets, like that's a thing out of the country. I honestly don't know why the US, we don't have them. To be honest, I definitely think that it's something that when I get my house, I want to get a bidet installed on my toilet. I love it. Like, I love using it. Yeah, I think we're on 5. I might have missed count. I don't know. Y'all excuse me. But coming in number 5, I did not wash with regular rags that I have used before. To me, I wanted to use something that was completely sanitary, and I can dispose of it, especially around cleaning the incision area. I was super particular about that. I use these little disposable, the compressed towel, and as you see, it looks like a little peppermint, don't it? This is one of those things where before the surgery, I actually use these when I travel. So I had already knew that this was a no-brainer that I was going to use this, because when I travel to some countries you go to, they don't even have rags. That like that's not a thing to them. So this is one of those things that has always been a staple for me. And what you do is, once you put it under the water, it literally comes out as an actual towel. Of course, one for my body and then one for the incisions themselves. Coming in at number 6, Dial soap was the only soap that I use. However, the doctor did say that they wanted me to use the soap that I always use, and I don't always use Dial, I use Dove. But to me, I wanted to use something that was antibacterial. I mean, that was just super, super important. So antibacterial soap to me was the safest thing to use for the incisions. Just gonna be honest. And since we're already talking about shower care and all of that good stuff, having this little handy dandy back scrubber definitely is going to do it. My mom got me one that was double-sided, so it's rougher on one side and soft on the other side. That way I can get into all of the places without having to move my arm at all. Honestly, go down below, I don't have to bend over and do too much. Like, this is definitely going to be one of those things that you need. So of course, after showering down, leathering everything down, we get into actually caring for the incisions. And honestly, this list might go beyond 10 because I just thought about it. It's just so much more that I haven't even said. So my doctor had me using Neosporin for the first 7 days. And then after that 7th day, I went ahead and started using Vaseline, which was something that they recommended. So the first 7 days, Neosporin, and then Vaseline. This is definitely something that I don't know if all surgeons recommend for all of their patients to use, because I have a friend that got her breast reduction done around the same time I did, and her doctor didn't recommend this. However, when she started using it, she saw a huge difference with her incisions. They started closing up faster. They started fading a lot down. Just her skin just wasn't as dry. This definitely helped a lot. Like, I can show y'all the before and after pictures, which is in another video. Vaseline is always going to be a staple in the household anyway, but I actually had a big tub of this. I think I had 1 or 2. And then I got another small one, and I have this one. With that, you definitely want to make sure that your hands are clean. I have so many bottles of sanitizer in here. I made sure that when I went ahead and moisturized my incisions, that I use gloves. Everybody is different. You can use your bare hands, but for me, to make sure that I was as sterile as possible, I use gloves. And I definitely think that's going to help minimize the risk of getting infection, something getting on there that's not supposed to be on there. I just think using gloves is definitely going to be your best bet. And so I bought a box of gloves as well. Of course, I picked the color pink because why not? Let's have a little bit of fun, especially if they come in the color pink. And then now that I'm back past that six weeks mark, I am using other skin creams and stuff like that, but that's gonna be another video for another day. Again, this is just the beginning stages of recovery. So after we go in and we doctor up the scars, I go in with the gauze or the padding that you're going to need to make sure if you have any leakage or anything of that sort, that is going to catch that drainage and of course protect the incisions while they are healing. So I kind of went through a number of different padding options. I'm going to pop up on the screen the ones that work for me the most, and which I wish I would have found out about from day one. However, I didn't find out about them until I went to my 1 week checkup. The doctor recommended it. I like these a lot better because it actually goes, they're actually bigger and they cover a wide area. Before, I was using these little small ones that I'm gonna pop on right here that I would have to tape down to my skin. And the reason why I wanted to use these was because they were non-stick. You definitely want to look for that non-stick option, just so when you peel it off, it's not sticking to the actual incision and causing you more harm than what you need it to be. Definitely love these abdominal pads though. Like, of course it said abdominal pads. I wouldn't have thought to actually get them, but after going to my appointment, I was like, oh yeah, let me buy a bunch of these. And I bought them in like a pack of 4 on Amazon, and I think in each pack came like 25 or 20 in each one. But yeah, definitely get that. And coming in at number 10, I definitely think this helped me out a lot, and it's actually like one of those things. You definitely want to get some shirts or PJs that have the button down in the front or a zip. That way your breast is easily accessible and you don't have to do too much to get to them. Also, again, with you not having full mobility of your limbs, you cannot lift your hands up and actually put a shirt on. Again, might cause more harm than what need be, and you don't want to hurt yourself or anything out of alignment of what is not supposed to be. Okay, what I did was I went on Shein.com and I just bought a bunch of pajama sets as well as button down shirts, and they definitely helped out a lot, especially in those beginning stages when I really couldn't move my arms as much as I would have loved to. It was so easy to just slip them on, button it up, button them, unbutton them, take them off. I mean, super easy. Loved it. I would go more so for the dresses though, because again, it is hard for you to pull your pants up in the beginning stages of surgery, and so having a couple of the dresses instead of having like the two-piece sets definitely work as well. But I did both, and I'll link down below some of the ones that I got, but I definitely did both. I had some of the two-piece pajama sets, and then I had the dresses as well. So yeah, y'all, those are some of the things that I want to share with y'all that have definitely helped me during this recovery journey. I know that there's been a lot of ladies that have been sharing with me that my videos have been helping, which I am super thankful and happy about. That hopes that this video will do the same, help you throughout this entire process. Of course, you consult with your doctor and make sure you're taking all the medication and stuff that they prescribe you, but I think that these are things on the side that you're definitely going to need that they may not mention. And so yeah, I hope this video has helped you all in some type of way. Y'all definitely let's chat down below in the comment section. Drop all of your comments. Everything you need is going to be in the description box below for you. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely subscribe and turn on those bell notifications, because I will be taking y'all along this journey all the way up into the year mark. And I'm actually going to be going to get sized soon to get me some new bras. I haven't worn any bras yet outside of the ones that I just showed y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning to this video. If you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.